This is Kitty Boitnott of Boitnott Coaching, and I'm so glad you're here. I have a question for you. Did you watch any of the Pope's visit this past week? He's home now, back in the Vatican, but he was causing quite the stir here in the United States during his first papal visit to at least the East Coast. And I watched, I'm not Catholic, but I watched listened to quite a bit of the speeches that he offered, the messages that he brought. And I was particularly struck on Saturday morning, as he had arrived, I guess it was in Philadelphia, and his little Fiat was sort of going in circles at the airport, and all of a sudden you could tell he had gestured for the driver to stop. And he got out and he walked over to the place where the crowd had been fenced in so that they wouldn't pose a risk to him. And he reached across the fence to kiss the head of a child who was in a wheelchair, where once the camera landed on the child, you could tell that he was contorted by cerebral palsy. The mother and the father burst into tears, and frankly, so did I. It was the most touching gesture of unconditional love I think I have seen, at least lately. The Pope's message to all of us was that we are all connected. We are all one family on this planet that we call Earth. And wouldn't it be wonderful if we could bottle that message, that feeling that he's generated in millions of people in the course of this past week, but even more importantly, over the course of the last couple of years that he's been the Pope. His message has been the same. We are all one. We are all children of God. We are brothers and sisters. We live on this planet together. It would behoove us to figure out how to get along. So I guess what I would want to suggest for this week's message is that each and every one of us, including myself, probably needs to take into the innermost part of our hearts that message of love and brotherhood, kindness, tenderness, and practice it to the extent that we can every single day. You know, it's been said that change can begin with me, nobody else. We can't change anybody else. If somebody's behaving in a way that's driving us crazy, we can't help it. But we can control our own reactions, our responses, and our own emotions. So, just a thought. How did the Pope's visit impact you? Did you pay any attention? And if not, were you blocking it out for some reason? Or did you take in the message? I tried to take it in. I'm going to try even harder to remember his message of love for all mankind. That's the message for today. Let me know what you think. I look forward to talking to you again soon.